Hi everyone, my name is Kamal. Today we are celebrating Eid al-Fitr. Ramadan has just left us, so we are a little bit sad and happy at the same time. So happy Eid to every Muslim. May Allah accept all our deeds and make us good and true Muslims. Actually, I'm recording this video to talk about a topic that I always wanted to tackle. It is a topic that every time I think of, it makes me excited. It is creativity. Recently I've read many articles and I've listened to many speakers about this subject, and what I discovered was that creativity is a notion that is not so easy to define. It is actually a broad concept that can take on as many meanings as the number of people who are working on this issue, and also due to the great number of fields that include creativity. But one of the modern definitions that I found and that I see as a suitable one defines creativity as the ability to come up with novel, new and original ideas which are useful, valuable and realized and actionable. So these are the three characteristics that make of an idea a creative one. The originality, the value, so the idea has to fulfill a need and has to be useful, and the possibility to become true. This definition begins with the word ability, which means that it is something teachable, something that we can learn. And I personally believe that it is a spirit inside every one of us, so we can foster it, we can boost it. But how? And this is the right question, in fact. We can imagine it like a mathematical formula. And between two brackets, we have the three ingredients of creativity: knowledge plus imagination plus evaluation, which are multiplied by the most important element, which is motivation. If there is motivation, then there is creativity, and no matter how weak the three ingredients inside the brackets are, but there is creativity. If there is no motivation, then the whole, or the value of the whole equation, will be equivalent to a big zero, because that everything inside the brackets are multiplied by zero motivation. Well, the value of the idea. As I said earlier, the idea should be fulfilling need. And depending on how big and how large the impact of this idea is, we can distinguish between two types of creativity. The first is the big C creativity. For example, Thomas Edison, when he invented the electricity, then the whole humanity got benefits from it. We're still using it until now, we're still developing it, and it is used in so many different domains. So we call it the big C creativity. Mark Zuckerberg, also Ibn Sina, Al-Khwarizmi in maths, and many others. But there is another type that we call the little C creativity. For example, when you invite some guests, some friends, a group of people, and you try to find something crazy, something new, something creative in receiving them, like preparing a meal or personalizing a gift, something like that. There are activities that we use on our daily basis. So these are the two types of creativity. Actually, creativity is about life. It is a skill. It is not a skill that either we have or we don't have. It is simply a choice that every one of us can make, and that can make our life easier and enjoyable. By being creative, or at least by trying to be creative, we live a fuller life. We maximize our potential. We increase and improve our skills to their fullest capacity. More than that, we inspire others. And for me, it is pretty much enough to make me excited and to push me to be creative in my life. But it is not that simple or that easy. Creativity comes only by hard work and determination. And as the American actor said, be brave enough to live creatively. The creative is the place where no one else has ever been before. You have to leave the city of your comfort and go to the wilderness of your intuition. You cannot get there by bus, only by hard work and risk, and by quite not knowing what you're doing. What you will discover will be wonderful. What you will discover will be yourself. So my brothers and my sisters, now we have the secret, we have the formula. So let's just switch to action mode. And thank you for listening.